In this video, I'll show you how to use Automation Anywhere's connector builder to bring any API with a Swagger or an open API endpoint straight into your control room. So whether it's Gmail, it's Stripe, it's OpenWeather, or your own internal apps, you can turn them into actions that you can use in your taskbots or API tasks within minutes. Let's dive in. So if we go to Manage and Packages in the control room, you'll see there's a Connectors tab with a nice big Create Connector button where we can start creating our connector. Now I'm picking OpenWeather because, well, sometimes maybe I want to know what the weather's going to be like when I'm building my automations. If you were to manually type out all of the different endpoints and the parameters that an API could take, it would take you hours. Connector Builder has a really awesome feature where you can import all of that. So if your API has an open API file, then you're in luck. In fact, for the OpenWeather endpoint here, I just Googled OpenWeather Open API, and I found a JSON file in GitHub that looked good, so I pasted in the URL. And the Connector Builder has translated that Open API schema into what you see on the screen. Now, public schemas aren't always perfect, and you can see it's got get weather data, but the get is lowercase. You can also see in the full URL, there's 2 slashes, so let's clean that up too. A quick save, and let's move on to testing, where it's asking us for an API key and latitude and longitude. I have no idea what the latitude and longitude are for London, so I'm going to Google that and then paste that back in. All right, 51.5, whatever, 0.1276. Who would have guessed? Let's paste that in. We can hit test operation and boom, there's our output. London, scattered clouds, temp 298. Feels like 299. That's not some units I'm familiar with, so a quick consult of the OpenWeather documentation, and I know we need to add another parameter to this. So let's go to config. We can copy the latitude parameter we've already got. The key itself is simply units, and I'm going to change the label accordingly. Also give it a better description. And let's set it to metric, because I'm British. Now with that in place, let's go back to our test tab and we can hit test operation again. And there we go. Some temperatures that actually look like Celsius. Now, if we want to make this available for us to use in our API task or taskbot, we need to publish it. We can do so by clicking the publish button and follow semantic versioning in the process if we want. Clicking on the publish tab in packages and searching for OpenWeather. Sure enough, there is the package that we've just created, ready for us to use. So let's properly test this out. I've opened up a new API task and there's our OpenWeather package. And let's drag over the get weather data action, which we created earlier. When we're testing, we'll put in the same credentials, our API task, latitude and longitude, and let's make sure we save the outcome to a dictionary that I've called doutput. And to debug this, I'm just going to drag a comment line underneath this, and I'm going to call it breakpoint line, because that's the line I'm going to set a breakpoint on before I then click debug and then hit play. That'll execute. It's called the OpenWeather endpoint, and there is the output. Now there's different temperatures because I'm running this on a different day, but you can see this is in fact in Celsius or the metric system, and that all looks good. So that's our OpenWeather package tested. Of course, you can expand this with more complex APIs like Gmail in this example. In fact, right here, I Googled Gmail Open API schema and imported that into the connector builder. But with these more complex APIs, you're likely going to use OAuth authentication. And in that case, you're going to need to supply a bearer token with each request. But don't worry, the connector builder makes that super simple. You can check the authenticated radio button, select OAuth 2 for the authentication type, authorization as the name, and bearer as the prefix. And then you are good to go. Make sure you check out the links in the description below for the university and for the docs, all related to the connector builder. Thanks for watching and go be great.